Most people think a degree equals $100,000. That's wrong. I'm here to prove it. 10 jobs that regularly hit six figures without a 4-year diploma. I'll show you exact salary ranges, what the work actually looks like, which ones could change your life. Stick around. The most shocking job is revealed at the end. I'll be fast, salary first, and brutally honest. Average pay, top earners, hours, stress, where to move, how long it really takes to get hired. I'll compare real-life scenarios. If you're a student trying to pick a major, a career changer tired of debt, or a young pro aiming for max earnings, this video is for you. First up, air traffic controller. Controllers are the traffic cops of the sky. They keep planes separated and get people where they need to go safely. Average salary? Around $120,000 to $140,000, depending on experience and location, with top federal controllers earning well over $170,000 in busy centers. This is one of the clearest $100,000 no-degree routes, because many controllers go through the FAA Academy path instead of a traditional 4-year program. So, what do they actually do day to day? You're scanning radar, issuing clearances, coordinating runway use, and making split-second decisions that affect hundreds of lives and millions in revenue. The stress level is famously high. Controllers work in shifts, nights, holidays, and they need exceptional focus for long periods. In-person is mandatory. You can't remotely control an airport from home. Education and training. You either come from the FAA's Collegiate Training Initiative or go straight to the FAA Academy after hiring. Expect months of intense training and on-the-job mentoring. Job outlook is steady. As long as air travel exists, controllers are needed and retirements are creating openings. Best locations? Major hub airports. Think Atlanta, Chicago, Denver. Biggest pro is the pay and federal benefits. Biggest con is the stress and the medical and psych tests. You'll need grit and nerves of steel. If you love high-stakes work, structured training, and top-tier pay without a degree, this one fits. And don't tune out. Wait until you see number 7. The web developer slot will blow your mind with flexibility and a salary comparison that makes some of these trades look ancient. Elevator installer and repairer. Sounds niche, but it pays. You can pull 6 figures tightening bolts, rewiring elevators. Average pay is around $80,000 to $100,000, and top earners in big cities or union shops crack $120,000 easily. This is on-site, hands-on work, installing, maintaining, repairing elevators, escalators, and moving walkways. The typical route is apprenticeship. You learn on the job for 4 to 5 years while getting paid, and then you become a licensed installer. Compared to degrees, this takes less cash and gives instant income. There's real job security. Cities keep building and maintaining vertical transit forever. The trade is physically demanding and can be risky. Confined spaces, heavy components, and sometimes high elevations. Work life? Varies. Union crews have predictable hours but may be called for emergencies. Non-union shops can be unpredictable. You'll find most jobs through union halls, trade schools, and contractor networks. Pros: a clear apprenticeship to high-pay pipeline, solid benefits, and constant demand. Cons: physical toll and safety risk. Who would love it? Practical problem solvers who want a stable, well-paying job without college debt. Up next, I'll show a job where failing to follow procedures could end a career in a second. Nuclear power. Nuclear power reactor operator. This one sounds scarier than it is, but it's structured and pays very well. Responsible for controlling the nuclear reaction that makes power. Average pay sits around $95,000 to $110,000. With top operators and supervisors hitting $130,000 plus. This is hands-on, in-person, and extremely regulated. The training and licensing are intense. Plant-specific training, classroom theory, simulator sessions, NRC licensing exams. Expect months to years of qualification before you're the one at the controls. Stress is high but procedural. It's about precision and following checklists. You can't cut corners here. Stability? Very strong in regions with nuclear plants. Once qualified, operators are rare and highly sought after. Best locations include Illinois, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and a few others. Pros include strong pay, union-like stability, and benefits. Cons include relocation to plant towns and strict health and safety oversight. Who'd enjoy it? People who thrive under procedure and like complex systems, and who want a stable, high-paying, non-degree route. You might assume pilots or doctors top the pay charts, but the list keeps flipping. Hold tight for number 4 and number 7 for real surprises. Commercial pilot, the romanticized six-figure job that actually splits into two worlds: charter/private pilots and airline pilots. You can fly for a living without a degree, but certification matters, and income varies wildly. Average pay for regional airline captains might be $80,000 to $120,000, while major airline captains and top charter pilots can make $200,000 or more. The certification path is FAA-focused: private pilot license, instrument, commercial certificate, and often an ATP to command large aircraft. Flight time requirements are significant. Expect hundreds to thousands of hours. There's a lifestyle cost: lots of travel, time away from home, and irregular schedules for many. Airline pilots often enjoy union protections and clearer ladders. Charter and corporate can get higher per-trip pay but less stability. The job is all in person. Outlook fluctuates with travel demand, but long-term pilots remain necessary. Pros: high pay ceiling, travel perks, prestige. Cons: unpredictable schedules, training costs, and sometimes seniority waits. This job fits people who want travel, responsibility, and don't mind time on the road. Those are the essentials. Construction manager. You're overseeing entire projects, coordinating crews, budgets, timelines, safety. It's leadership over physical results. Average pay about $90,000 to $110,000, and top managers on big projects can exceed $150,000. Most construction managers climb the ranks from trades or tech schools rather than four-year degrees. Day-to-day, you're on sites, in trailers, coordinating subcontractors, reading plans, and solving problems so projects don't derail. Experience matters more than a diploma. Many move up through technician and foreman roles, apprenticeships, and earn certifications like PMP, CCM later. There are long hours at peaks, strong autonomy otherwise. Demand follows construction booms. Fast-growing metro areas and infrastructure-heavy states pay most. Pros: high responsibility, clear ladder, strong local demand. Cons: timeline stress, weather delays, safety liabilities. Who should consider it? People who like managing people, logistics, and concrete results. If you want leadership without a desk job degree, this one's built for you. That about covers it. Real estate broker. Big money, big swings. No degree required, but your bank account depends on closing deals. Average pay varies hugely. Many break $60,000 to $90,000. But top brokers in big metros or luxury markets can clear $200,000 to $500,000 or more with strong networks. You get licensed through state exams and experience. Some start as agents, then get broker licenses to run teams. This is commission-driven, so income is volatile. Work mixes in-person showings, remote admin, marketing, and negotiation calls. Flexibility is real. You set much of your schedule, but that sometimes means evenings and weekends. Market risk is the big con. Where to succeed? Coastal cities, luxury suburbs, and fast-growing regions. Pros: potentially massive upside, independence, and a scalable business if you build a team. Cons: income instability, heavy competition, and marketing costs. Who fits it? social people who love sales, networking, and personal brand building, and who have the stomach for feast or famine income cycles. Web developer / senior software developer. Hands down, one of the biggest myths busted. You don't need a CS degree to make six figures. With the right stack and experience, senior devs routinely hit 100,000 to 180,000 plus. Top tech hubs and FA/ANG roles go much higher. The path? Boot camps, self-teaching, contributions, real projects. These often matter more than diplomas. Junior devs often start around 60,000 to 90,000. Mid-level 90 to 130. Seniors 130 to 200 depending on location and tech. Remote work options are massive. Live low cost, work high pay. The job outlook is excellent. Software skills are in demand across industries, not only Silicon Valley. Work-life varies. Some teams push long sprints and on-call, others emphasize balance and async. Pros: flexibility, remote opportunities, huge upside for specialization, cloud, data, security. Cons: burnout, constant learning, interview grind. The biggest advantage? Scale, freelance, contract, build products to multiply income. Who loves this? Problem solvers, lifelong learners, and people who want to trade time for scalable pay. Pattern interrupt. This often out-earns traditional trades and even some managerial roles. Wait until we compare salaries after Chapter 10. Sales manager / high-ticket sales rep. This is pure performance pay. Big-ticket products, enterprise deals. Commissions can rocket your income past 100,000 quickly. Average base salaries vary, maybe 70,000 to 110,000 for managers, but with commissions top reps, and managers can reach 200,000 to 300,000 plus. Best industries: tech, medical devices, finance. The model is commission-driven, base plus commission or pure commission. Your income depends on pipeline building, negotiation, and closing. Travel and client meetings are common at higher levels, mixed with remote prospecting and demos. Degree requirements are minimal. Experience, network, sales chops matter. Stress? High when quotas loom. But the upside is powerful. You directly control earnings and can scale via larger deals, team leadership, or residuals. Pros: unlimited upside, transferable skills, rapid promotions. Cons: income volatility, long sales cycles, potential burnout. Who fits? Competitive, personable, resilient folks who love persuasion and targets. Offshore oil rig worker. Extreme conditions, extreme pay. This job pays because it's remote, risky, specialized. Average pay ranges widely. Many earn 70,000 to 120,000. Experienced drillers can make 150,000 plus with bonuses. Supervisors can make 150,000 plus. Specialized technicians can make 150,000 plus. The standard schedule is rotations, e.g., 28 days on, 28 days off, which can turbocharge savings. Work is hands-on, physically demanding, and in-person only. You live offshore for your rotation, often in tight quarters with strict safety regimes. Training comes via trade schools, oil field programs, or company training. Risk and lifestyle trade-offs are significant. Storms, isolation, hazardous conditions. Outlook ties to oil prices, but experienced crew are in demand globally. Gulf of Mexico, North Sea, West Africa. Pros: high pay, long breaks, strong benefits in some regions. Cons: health and safety risk, separation from family, boom-bust cycles. Who'd love it? Adventurers who want high pay fast and don't mind weeks away from home. Master Electrician. This is the classic build-it-yourself, route to six figures. After apprenticeship and licensure. 90,000 to 130,000 average, specialized industrial or residential masters in high-cost areas often break 150. The path is apprenticeship-based, usually 4 to 5 years of paid training, plus exams for journeyman and master licenses. Designing electrical systems. Troubleshooting high-stakes problems. Pulling permits. Supervising crews. Demand is strong across regions because buildings always need power and upgrades. Stress is moderate to high with safety and deadlines. Safety training is central. Electricians follow codes and inspections. Pro: steady demands, tangible results, and the potential to run your own contracting business for multiplied income. Con: physical work, licensing hoops, and the occasional emergency call. Best locations are growing metros and areas with lots of construction and industrial plants. Who would enjoy it? Hands-on problem solvers who want authority, responsibility, and a scalable business path. Final cliffhanger? The most unexpected takeaway from this entire list isn't which job pays the most. It's how much location and career path choices change your ceiling and lifestyle. We'll wrap that into the final reveal in the outro. Quick summary. Students, consider web development or air traffic control. Career changers, consider trades like electrician or elevator installer. Young pros, consider sales or construction management. Each job here hits 6 figures under the right conditions: location, specialization, and grit. Remember the surprises. No single degree locks you into 100,000. Web developers can out-earn many traditional roles. Rotation jobs like offshore rigs let you earn massive pay with long breaks. The most shocking reveal? How much your city, certification, and whether you're willing to travel or work in person change everything. Now I want to hear from you. Comment. Which job surprised you most? Subscribe for more deep dives into real careers, and like this video if you learned something new. If you want, tell me your background and I'll suggest which of these 10 routes fits you best.